Today we're going to show you the installation process for this Water Booster Pro. The installation for the Water Booster or Water Booster Pro is going to be the same. Both of these products are great for anybody who needs more volume or pressure of water. That could be on a city line that maybe you're at the very end of the line. There might be some corrosion in the piping, or shared wells, or maybe you have to do some water filtration or water softening or something that is slowing down that water and you need more pressure volume at the end use. At this particular location, they are on a shared well with multiple houses here. The problem being is he is the end of the line. Depending on what his neighbors are using, if they're watering their yards and they're taking showers and stuff, he may not have very much water. And he also has a water softener. So those things combined, he really needed to do something to get the water he needs when he wants it. So we're gonna go ahead and walk over here, take a look at what we have going on. His water, the shared water well, is coming up through this wall, coming into this water softener, which slows it down as well. Then coming out of here, we're going back into the house. So this is a perfect spot for us to connect in with our system. So then the next decision you have to make is where are we gonna set that? And we've got a nice open spot here. What we'll do is we'll slide it in, we'll talk with the homeowner on configuration, what seems to make sense, what they like best, and then we'll go ahead and plumb it in and get it going. So on this particular one, we ended up adding this valve in between. That's not necessary at all, but for this particular customer, he'd like the ability to bypass it if he ever needs to do anything and end up removing it for any reason. Maybe he wants to refinish the floor or who knows. But the point in this is that in normal operation, we're gonna have this valve closed. Water's gonna flow into our system, out of the system to the house. And then if we want to bypass, we'd end up closing this, going to this system and allow it to go straight through back into the house. Okay, at this point, we've got our water line stubbed up here. We've got our unit in place. We're gonna show how to connect this to the plumbing. You can see here, this one shows coming from the well, and this is, you can turn it to whatever direction you want. I'm gonna turn it this direction. I'm gonna go out here, hook a 90, come in, connect to this pipe here coming from the well. This particular one going to the house, we're gonna go ahead and 90 up and then put this, connect to this pipe here. And the only thing is you've got this port here on top. If you can avoid blocking it with the pipe, that's great. So we're going to be just barely over the side, still be able to access that port if you ever need to get into it and get it plumbed up. So at this point, we've got all of our plumbing done. The glue has set and dried. And now we're gonna go ahead, before we turn it on, we're gonna wanna tighten all 4 unions. So we have one here, Inside, we've got one on this pipe here, and then we have one on the side we'll show you. So what you're going to want to do is go to this union and hand tighten it. Make sure that they're nice and snug. And then, you know, if you want, you can even use a pliers, but don't over tighten them. Just a tiny bit above what you can do by hand. Then you got this one inside the port. There. And here's our last one here. We're gonna tighten that up. Just snug it. So now that our plumbing is all done, the glue's dried, our fittings are tight, we're gonna go ahead and turn the water from the well back on to start filling our tank. At this point, you can hear that water coming through that float, filling this tank. You can hear it splashing in there. We're gonna go ahead and wait until that tank fills up, and it'll automatically shut off when that float starts to feel the water pushing against it. And then we'll turn on our system. Okay, now our tank is completely full of water. You can hear that it's shut off from the filling. The next step is in this tank is an air bladder, and then it often will have a little bit of air in it. So what we're gonna wanna do is we're gonna hook up a hose, have a bucket handy, open this up so that we can get the air out of it. Then we're going to come on over here, take our plug-in, plug that in, take this cover off, and go to control. See that currently the booster pump is off. We're going to hold on to our hose so we don't make a mess. Click that into auto. Now I can go ahead and close this off. Now we got that air out of that line. Go back to our home screen. You can see that pressure's building up. Shows we got 215 gallons of water in the tank, and that the pump was on. Now it's showing it's back off. Showing we got 66 psi in the house. You can see here as well, tank is full at 215 gallons. Well, that concludes our installation of the Water Booster Pro. It really is that simple. Now it's your turn. Why don't you head over to eppwellsolutions.com to check out our products if you want a quote or have any questions.